How to turn a female friend on in 3 minutes, no awkward moves, no friend zone drama. If you've ever felt stuck in the friend zone with a woman you're drawn to, you're not alone. It's one of the most frustrating experiences a man can have, watching someone you desire get close to you emotionally but never seeing you as anything more than a friend. For many men, this cycle goes on for years. They stay patient, kind, and available, hoping one day she'll realize how great they are. Spoiler alert, she won't. The good news? You don't have to stay trapped in this dynamic. There's a way to change how she sees you, and it can happen faster than you think. In fact, with the right approach, you can spark feelings of desire and attraction in just a few minutes. It's not about being manipulative or creepy. It's about understanding simple principles of human psychology and biology that trigger her mind and body to see you in a different light. Today, we're going to break it all down. You'll learn 3 powerful moves that shift her perception of you from just a friend to someone I want. And as a bonus, I'll give you one move that doesn't even require you to touch her, just your eyes and a little bit of intention. Stick around, because once you master these techniques, you'll never look at the friend zone the same way again. Why do women get turned on? It's not what you think. To understand how to trigger desire in a woman, you need to know what's happening inside her brain. Men and women respond to attraction differently. Men have much higher levels of testosterone, which is why men can become aroused quickly and with little stimulation. Women, on the other hand, have higher levels of oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. Oxytocin is released during intimate moments like childbirth, breastfeeding, and this is important physical touch. When she experiences touch in areas rich with nerve endings, like her wrists, arms, or neck, her oxytocin levels rise. But here's the kicker: as her oxytocin rises, her testosterone increases too. This shift moves her brain from friendship mode to desire mode. The mistake most guys make is being too obvious or clumsy about physical touch. They come across as creepy or too forward. What you need are small, natural moves that feel normal but have a powerful impact on her body and mind. This is where the 3 moves come in. Move 1: the power of incidental touch. This is one of the simplest, most overlooked tactics, but it's also one of the most powerful. The idea is to incorporate small, casual touches into your natural conversations. But here's the key: it can't feel deliberate. If you awkwardly go for it, she'll sense it immediately. Instead, you want the touch to feel like part of the flow. Here's how it works. When you're talking to her, keep your hands up, active, and animated. Use natural hand gestures as you speak. If you're telling a story or making a point, allow your hand to briefly touch her arm, shoulder, or elbow. For example, you might say, "Can you believe what happened to Mark at work today?" as you gently tap her arm for emphasis. The contact is brief, innocent, and natural. Why this works? If your hands are crossed or in your pockets, any touch you make feels unnatural and forced. But if your hands are already moving, touching her is an extension of your natural body language. Her brain won't see it as a move, but her body will still register it. The result? Her oxytocin spikes, and suddenly she's feeling something different around you. Move 2: the jewelry inspection trick. This move is perfect because it's casual, socially acceptable, and gives you direct access to her most sensitive nerve zones. Here's how it works. If she's wearing a necklace, bracelet, or ring, use it as a conversation starter. Say something like, "Hey, that's a cool bracelet. Where'd you get it?" Or, "That necklace looks interesting. Is there a story behind it?" The moment she responds, you reach out and gently touch the jewelry as if you're examining it. But here's the secret: you're not touching the bracelet or the necklace. You're touching her. When you graze her wrist, her neck, or her hand, you activate nerve endings that trigger oxytocin. The result? Her mind associates the touch with connection, intimacy, and attraction. Why this works? Jewelry is already an object of interest. People are used to others noticing it and asking questions. That's why she'll never think, he's trying to touch me. Instead, she'll feel it as natural curiosity. But while her conscious mind sees it as a casual moment, her subconscious mind is firing signals of attraction. Move 3. The skin tone comparison. If she's not wearing any jewelry, don't worry. You can still use a similar strategy with the skin tone comparison. This move is smooth, natural, and feels like playful teasing. Here's how it works. Look at your hand, then hold it next to hers and say, "Wow, look at this. Your skin is so much more tan than mine. Do you spend a lot of time outside, or is this natural?" Or if she has lighter skin than you, you can flip it. "Your skin is so fair. I didn't think you stayed inside that much." What happens next? You touch her hand or wrist as you make the comparison. It's playful, light, and innocent. But behind the scenes, it's doing something powerful. Her body registers the physical touch, and oxytocin floods her system. The fact that you're comparing your skin adds a playful, flirty vibe that makes it feel even more fun. Bonus move, the power of sexual eye contact. If you master this move, you won't even need to touch her to make her feel something. Eye contact, when done correctly, is one of the most potent ways to spark desire. Here's how it works. When she's talking, look directly at one of her pupils. Focus on it like it's the only thing in the world. As you do this, imagine her naked. Imagine pulling her close. Your thoughts will unconsciously change your facial expressions. Your eyes will narrow, your pupils will dilate, and your energy will shift from friendly to intense. When it's your turn to speak, slow your pace. Speak with a deliberate, calm rhythm. Instead of saying, "Hey, did you finish that project?" try, "Hey, did you finish that project?" The pauses create tension. The eye contact intensifies it. Her body picks up on this subtle shift, and suddenly, it doesn't feel like a normal conversation. It feels charged with something more. Why this works? Humans are hardwired to respond to eye contact. Studies show that strong, direct eye contact activates the brain's reward centers, making the other person feel important and seen. Add a subtle, sexual undertone, and she'll start to feel something different around you. Take control of your love life. The friend zone isn't a life sentence unless you accept it as one. With these 3 moves plus the bonus, you now have the tools to change the dynamic. No more waiting around, hoping she wakes up to your value. You take control. By mastering the power of touch, playful teasing, and intense eye contact, you're tapping into primal instincts that go beyond logic. You're speaking directly to her emotions, and emotions always win. If you're serious about breaking free from the friend zone and getting women to see you in a new light, you have to take action. Attraction doesn't happen by accident. It's something you create. Start practicing these moves today. Test them out the next time you're with her. You'll be surprised at how quickly things shift. And if you want to go deeper, learn the exact blueprint to become the confident, powerful man women can't resist. Subscribe to Pagewise for more game-changing insights on relationships, attraction, and self-mastery. Don't miss our next video, What to Say When a Woman Says, "You're Too Old for Me." Click it now and take back control of your dating life. Pagewise, where wisdom meets power.